Hello and welcome to That British Homestead. Today I thought I'd give you a tour of the allotment. Let's get started. Please consider subscribing. Okay, start with the beans. I found that this netting has really helped the beans. As you can see, they're absolutely thriving underneath this netting. The beans that I've grown over here are doing super well as well. The allotment, the orchard has seen better days, I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm going to come through and clear all of that out and put this black plastic down, and it will look a lot better. This needs harvesting. I've just done 2 beds of potatoes, so this is next on the list. These are my peonies. They're looking good. Rhubarb's looking fantastic. I stink of fertiliser. These, don't they look like sunflowers, but they are artichokes. They're growing nice, and if you know anything about artichokes, they're here forever now. But they do look like sunflowers. They're covered in little yellow flowers as well and look really nice. Bees love them. Squash is doing really well. I've actually had like a little bit of a drop in production of some of my squashes, so I'm going to come through and fertilise quite heavily. Okay, I know it's a weed, but it is pretty. These are the Jacoby small squash. Jasmine has just harvested them all for me, so I'm gonna come through and once again give that a fertilise. These are I don't know if they're potato squash. Oh, I know they're potato squash, but I can't remember if they're mash or bake. So they're doing really well though. The thing is absolutely covered in these white squashes. So this is my cucumber area, and it's absolutely covered in bees. Like there's probably more bees here than on my flowers. Absolutely covered. As you see, this is my sweet corn. These are the baby sweet corn. They're only little miniature ones, and I'm not a tall person. I'm 5 foot, and they come up probably about 4 foot tall, so they're quite small for sweet corn, unlike these that are really tall. But I want to show you, we've already harvested these. I want to show you this one here. Look at that, they're almost purple. They're so cool. So as the wind will pollinate that, as you can see, it's all falling down, and then they'll go on to the silks, which are like this. So as it falls down, I've been getting fantastic pollination. So I was told not to plant them in a rectangle, but they've worked really well. Wind does help. Right, so these are all my squashes. Squashes really, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these squashes, guys. I think I'm going to turn into a squash. These are my spaghetti squash. The spaghetti squash is prolific, okay? This one was ripped out of the ground by the fox. It does have powdery mildew. I'll come in and treat that. But this was ripped out by the squash, if you remember. It's got 4 huge spaghetti squashes on it. Huge, right? This one was not damaged by the fox. Spaghetti squash are even huger, and they're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere you look on this squash, there is spaghetti squash. Now this one here, I think this is another patty pan. Lots of leaves, absolutely loads of them, but no patty pan yet. I'm sure they'll be soon. I don't mind them being a little bit late. I always find with patty pan they're always a little bit late. Another patty pan there called custard. I'm enjoying the patty pan. Oh look, another baby spaghetti squash. Ooh, baby spaghetti squash. So absolutely prolific, that plant. This is the acorn squash called taffy. They're the baby ones. Oh, but I'll show you a grown-up one. I don't know when I should be harvesting these. I'm assuming, you can help me out if you've ever had this. I'm assuming that obviously this is a grown-up one. And I will harvest this when this turns brown and these tassels have dried out, which is a while yet, because they seem really healthy. Got prolific. There's another one there. You're just about to see it. a dark green. This is another patty pan. You can see here, I think it's some Starburst. That is another taffy. This is my butternut. The butternut's really struggling. Which is strange because I gave it so, like, more fertiliser than any of it, but it doesn't look like it's put on any female flowers yet. So yeah. I've moved that there, planted that up. It's going well, So this little jasmine's area, we had a bit of a tidy up the other day here, believe it or not. These are just beautiful, these cosmos. I've saved the seeds for next year. These are lilies. They're looking fantastic. They're pink ones, I think, pale pink. This is a random pepper. No, it's not. It is a sweet pepper called Thor. That's a really cool name for a pepper. It is sitting on its fruit, and the fruit is producing little peppers, look. So we'll pick them when they're red. Jasmine keeps trying to think she likes green pepper, but she won't eat it. So this is another Thor then, as you can see. Absolutely covered in peppers, this one. Absolutely covered in peppers. Oh, this is Red King, sorry, Red King. Red King, and this one is Thor. So that's probably why they're so different. Coming in and just taking out that. What'll stop me here? These are little cherry tomatoes, aren't they, Jasmine? Loads of strawberries. Strawberries are prolific. Came and cleared out all the poppies that she had here. This is a little cosmos, little white one. Right, so this is tomahawk. I've still got that one green pepper, but it looks like it's slightly, is it my eyes? No, it's not turning yet. This is my one and only here. My Scotch bonnet. I've already had oh my goodness, more harvest, and look, it's starting to blush. This is red skin, and as you can see, it's starting to blush there. I've already had 2 peppers off this plant. Got this one in the back, got some peppers on it. I've already had a pepper off of this plant. It is tequila, so I've already had a harvest off of here, but I will come in and take some more because some of them are quite ready for another harvest. So I will be coming through and taking some of them off. It smells amazing. The tomatoes have been trimmed and they are looking a little bit like all over the place, but I do just need to make sure that I'm on top of it, just taking off these little suckers at the bottom. This pepper's not doing very much, so I'm going to come in probably tomorrow and come in and take them suckers off. So these were my current ones. They've got such tiny flowers on them, so I'm just leaving them to do their thing. As you can see, there's absolutely hundreds of them. That one actually looks like the little blonde head, which my favourite tomato, that one. Sorry, it's a favourite cherry tomato. This is my favourite tomato. This is a green zebra. This one here, I can never remember the exact name of it. It is Galamentro. It's the giant ones that get up to like 2 kilos. Sorry, up to 1 kilo. They're quite sizable, but they're doing quite well. Because of the heat, look, it's dropped all of its blossoms. Don't blame it, it was too hot. These ones are called Tagliatella. So they look a lot like the zebra stripe one, but they do turn red when they're ripe. So if it was a green zebra, this is the colour you're looking for, but this one goes all the way red like there. Right, this one is Tumbling Tom, I believe. No, Tumbling Tiger, sorry. Tumbling Tiger because it's striped. Ooh. I've had a few off of here already. You can see some of them are starting to blush. But yeah, it's absolutely covered in tomatoes. That plant is going to be prolific. This one here is a Russian black. You can see I told you before, these do produce quite large tomatoes. This one is a cherry variety. As you can see, they're absolutely very, very long and they're looking great. Once again, it's dropped some of its blossoms because of the heat. I'm not too sure what this variety is, but they're looking great as well. Now, peppers. Pick up a pepper. There are quite a few different varieties here. So this one is probably a California Wonder. They're meant to be quite easy to grow, so I've grown a few of them. As you can see, just a normal looking bell pepper, but quite small still at the moment. It's got about 3 on there, not bad. This one, I believe it's probably another California Wonder. Oh no, it's got a bit of blushing on it, so probably not. Let's see, it's got a label, I don't need to guess. Although it has a label, I cannot read it. See, this one's looking, oh my goodness, look how many peppers are on that one. It's looking really good. See, this is where I start thinking, oh, I wish I knew what variety it was. I know that it's either healthy, King of the North, or California Wonder. So if that helps anyone help me identify it, then fantastic. But like I said, this one's got a blush on it, so oh no, I did think for a second that it was the vampire fang, but it's not. Got this one, which is, it looks like a hot pepper variety. I did have some generic sort of hot peppers, and this could be one of them, and this one too. Looks more like a hot pepper because of the smaller, is much smaller and bushier. Oh, label. It is a red grafted pepper called Naga Red. There you go. Knew I knew it was a chili. Right. Let's see. There you go, there's another one. This is one that I've grown from seed, so I know that it is. Let's see. See, these go really, but it looks like a sweet pepper. This looks like identical, so I'm going to say they're the same. This is my, oh, look at them spikes. So it's an aubergine / eggplant. I haven't got any big ones on there yet, but I tell you, the spikes really hurt. Oh, look. Yay. Oh, look at that huge pepper. Now, that is the same one as over there because it's got the blushing in the armpit of the plant. Once again, it's dropping its fruit because of the heat. But look at that. That is huge. This one over here is tequila. It's the same as the one in the garage, in the what's it called? In the greenhouse. It's looking really good. They're quite bitter though, so we will wait for it to turn. This once again is an eggplant. You can see they're absolutely covered in eggplant. Oh look, it looks like a black beauty. What's it called? Black jackpot. So it's a dark one. They're very spiky. I've just spiked myself again. Oh, worse than seeing it. Let's see. This one here, it's got tiny little peppers on. And here, this is a snack pepper variety. Isn't it funny how some of them grow upwards and some of them grow downwards? Look. So I believe this is one that I've grown from seed as well. So I know it doesn't look like a vampire fang, so I'm guessing that is some form of snack pepper. Help once again that I label everything. As you can see, there's it again, but a bigger version of it. Beautiful. So these are looking really great. I'm just coming through and deadheading any that look a little bit rubbish. We were deadheading today. It looks so much nicer like that. These are looking great. Alican, this one. Starting to blush, got some blushing on it. This one, you see, this one's something eaten, got into that. I wonder if this was again sunburnt. But looking great. They're looking good. That does look like a jalapeno. These are hot red snack peppers. So they're going to be quite significantly sweet. Not sure what this one is, but the fruit, when I picked it, it goes like this colour. That's ripe. It's very sweet though. Really nice and sweet, just a weird colour. Really thick skinned. Like really thick skin. Really nice. And really good. Cherry tomato. Obviously I had to eat that one, couldn't be taken home. So this one is another tomato. I really hope it's the same variety as that. That one's incredibly good. Could you imagine if all of these were the same? How great that would be. But these are the ones I've grown from seed, which means I have absolutely no idea. I'll have to look back through my varieties and have a guesstimation of what they are. But yeah, they're phenomenal. I'm hoping that these are all the same, but I don't think so. This one here is a golden nugget. It's growing really fast. I've had a harvest off of that. They're good. This one is a crimson variety. Not anything. I've done all my harvesting here, so there's not anything that's worth looking at. But this one, oh look, there's a couple I missed. This one's quite nice. They have these cute little tomatoes that have like a little heart at the bottom. They're quite nice. There's nothing quite like having a fresh tomato. Nothing like in the shop. It's like you've never had a tomato before. Now, I do have to come through some of these and stake them. But these are doing really good. Not sure of the variety again. I hope other people are like this in the garden, not just me. I just feel so unorganised. This one is a Roma tomato. It is a determinate. So it's going to go like that. It got quite significantly sunburn, but they are starting to turn. These ones, not any idea what they are. I did think, these ones are ox heart, because they kind of look like love hearts. They're not fuzzy, so they can't be garden peach. But that's what I was thinking. But yeah, they're doing so well. So well. This one is like the perfect tomato. Look, I reckon these are all heirloom varieties, by the way, but I reckon that is $8.55 because it's just so perfect. Wow, look at them. They're huge. These lovely white flowers here. It's kind of starting to shrivel up now. These are tiny little snack-like peppers. I wonder if these are King of the North. Not sure. I don't want to guess because you're probably all thinking, oh, it's like that. This is Tumbling Tom. As you can see, they're just absolutely covered. The spiders love this. Look. This is another Cosmos. But look how bushy it is. It's got no flower heads on it yet. Very strange. This has got a ton of peppers on it. Look, I bet that's California Wonder. This one's got a ton of tomato, potato, what they call peppers on. Actually quite big on this side. Bet that's California Wonder as well. And these are tiny little snack peppers. So I've just done this. This was potatoes. They're in there. And now I've replanted it all, so that will be potatoes. There's a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Oh, prize possession, that. More Cosmos. I'm really enjoying the Cosmos this year. Remind me next year to grow Cosmos. These are some more pickling varieties of cucumber. Another potato squash, as you can see. I don't think the soil this side is as good as the soil that side because these were all put in at the same time and they're very stunted. This is patty pan. I have harvested this today, so there's not very much to see. This is another bed of potatoes. This needs to be earthed up quite desperately. Oh, a crimson. I reckon that'll be a blue Russian. So this is the last bed. This is all done with beans, etc. But obviously they're still in there. I do think a rabbit's got in somehow because my beetroot's been eaten. And look, is that rabbit poo? I hope not. Or a mole or something. Might as well take him. He's only small, but I might as well. Better me have him than the rabbits. These are one of my favourite. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, they do have to be deadheaded. Let's drop them down. But isn't that a beautiful flower? It's very beautiful. So these are my favourite cosmos. So these are my, I believe, Fiesta squash. We've just had a harvest. Of course, some of them didn't fare well through the harvest. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of corn missing. We did get quite a lot of corn today, actually. Some of it's not quite ready yet. Oh, what's that? Hello, little friend. Looks like a stink beetle. Oh, he's gone now anyway. This is my dahlia that's obviously meant to be here. I just like found a spot and put some in. Oh, haha, check that out. The sun gold. I don't know how I take anything home. This is just a mess of cherry tomatoes that have been neglected. They do taste nice though. Got a mess of all. Basically, this is the place where if I had too many of something, I was like, oh, I'll stick it here. So they are later than they were, a bit neglected, but they are coming along. These are orange snack variety. Another orange snack variety and a bit of old hen. Get rid of that. This one, oh, look at that size of that pepper. What's this one? It's the sweet pepper Red King. So that's doing well. That's another cherry. These are all pretty much, some of them are cherries. These are the ones that my friend gave me from Lithuania. She brings them back, seeds from her mother. So I believe that these are the larger ones and they are cherries. So they're doing really well considering I abused them before I put them in. This is all potatoes. Obviously not doing very much. We've harvested quite a lot of this. Obviously black currants are done for the year. Raspberries are just starting, look, just starting to produce there. And these, we've just come in and we've taken so much and made jam. And look, they're absolutely thriving again. Look, so I'll come in probably tomorrow and harvest a load of them. Rhubarb's done. I'm going to leave that to rest. I'm going to have to break it up this year, so I don't want to overdo it. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.